Hello everyone and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. Okay, as you can see here, I'm a messy bird. I don't know about all of you, but I am the worst when it comes to decorating. And I told myself this season, it's going to be different. It's when I start decorating one room, then I just put an overflow in the other room, and I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm just going to bring in a few items at a time. And if I need more, then it's just gonna have to wait until I go and get more. So what we're gonna start off doing here is straightening up this corner, my favorite corner here in the sunroom. And as you can see, I haven't been able to enjoy it much lately because everything is on the table and on the floor. So we're going to go around and get things put away and get things cleaned up. I want to share with you what I use to clean my floors, and then the wonderful fall decorating is going to begin. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? Okay, so here's the mess. I have pillows. I've been taking things out of storage. I have my reading time to make sure that I stay close with the Lord. Just look, all those frames and different candle holders that need to get packed away into the armoire. And that plastic bag is recipes. I meant to go through it. For the ones I'm not using, just get rid of them and start putting them in a file box. I had to bring in my Swedish ivy into the sunroom because it's not doing very good on that shelf. So I think in these blue and whites, I might have to go something faux. Because if I can't get it to grow right, if it's not going to look healthy, then I just can't keep it that way, and I'll have to think about something else. My bird here lost its tail feathers, so it kind of fell. I had a little accident, so I just got done repairing that. And yeah, we just have mess everywhere. The only reason why the love seat looks kind of decent is because I just got done putting the pillows and everything together. But look over here around the corner, I just gave the ivy a good shaking, all the dead leaves coming down, but it really loves it over here. It's turning green, that rich green all over again. And I'm a mess. So time to clean up. So I'm just going to work from the top on down. And first off, I'm going to start here with my plant table that I always get water spots all over. And I use this Old English oil. I've been using it for many years. Mama shared this with me when I was just a young girl. And it really just brings wood back to life again. Just conditions it really good. So I removed all my plants from this side and went ahead and oiled it. I'm going to clean up all the plants, and as here you can just see it. It's a mess. It's been a while. And I don't care if I see some of the rings from my brass candle holders. I'm fine with all that. I'm not super picky about that, but I would like to find or make maybe a table runner here. A few of them, so I can switch it out once a week. Something, really nice linen. But just look at the difference. I had to share this. It's therapy. To me anyways. Just giving it a nice condition all over again. So I'll apply some more. I just wanted you to see that part. So much better. Okay, so the table, as you can see, it needs conditioning as well. And this is the before. And now we have the after. You might not notice it as much just because the way the lighting is here, but there is a significant difference. I still have the cord from the lamp, right, going along the floor, but I do have a rug in my storage that I'm going to pull out and put right here in this area. Okay, I have my fan on. I use this system. It's called I believe it's called the Bona system. And here the mop's over here to the right. It's just blue. It has a detachable cloth that you use to clean or when you want to sweep. And here is the polish. Now, this one right here, it is for stone tile as well. I broke the little squirter on the other bottle, so I had to pour it in this one. But it's so easy. You just spray the floor, go over it, and then you put polish on afterwards. Makes such a difference. Okay, so the table, I went ahead, I added an acorn on top of the table, just keeping it simple, right? I actually clipped on Robin's sachet heart here on the lamp, but it will be moving because I do not want this getting sun faded. I kept on the silver tray and just put a little fall wreath on top of it for right now. This will be changing. As I said, I'm bringing things in piece by piece. I have the cloche with my vintage saucer and then another little glass dish inside. I think I might put some like fall chocolates in there or something. I'm not quite sure yet. And I will change out the candle for a fall colored candle. It already feels so much better. Having the floor cleaned, the windows are clean, cobwebs. Because it is a stone home, but now look at the difference this made. Okay, these are the pillows from Robin King Designs. She is linked down below my description box. Click on the word under my description box that says more, and it will come up. You'll see a link to robinkingdesigns.com. If you mention the little blue fly, she'll make sure to give you a kind discount. And these are her black houndstooth, artichoke, and sunflower. They do come in beige as well. And just adding pillows, what a difference it made to the corner. It just made it that much more cozy. I love pillows and blankets and... Okay, so we're going to move to this piece. I will not completely decorate it today, but I will add several pieces. This little chest was purchased off of, I believe it was Craigslist back then, when we were in the New Jersey area. And this tiered plant stand, which is just gold gilded goodness. I love this piece. Was found, it was thrifted actually from a shop in North Carolina when we were there for a year. And I've just made so many different arrangements inside of this piece, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it this year. I'm just going to, do it little by little. Okay, so I have this garland that I placed in It's going to be like an S shape from the top going down to the bottom. I'll fluff out the branches. And what's nice about these garlands that have the wire in them, you can really shape them how you like them. So I just get my finger with these little brown stems that get smashed and all distorted, and I just wrap it around my finger and it goes into a ringlet and I pull it out. Now this one didn't work too well because 2 of them were put together. So that is what it is. I'll just move on to the next. So, you know, I like to keep my garlands because they're so costly, right? So I just, you know, year after year, when I take them back out, I just give them a good fluff and, you know, play with the stems a little bit. And again, because it has the wire, it's easy to manipulate. I wanted to make sure some came down here at the bottom, and I will weave it into the metal floral down below because I want to try to make it look as natural as possible, like it has been growing inside of this piece. So again, just an S shape from the top to the bottom, just one garland, not too much because I don't want to cover up this gorgeous piece. So I'll play with it some more and get it to my liking. But garlands are great because they aid as a great filler, right? You don't have to use as much. I'm not quite sure what else I will be adding in here, but I suppose we'll figure it out along the way, right? So here up at the top so that you can get a better view. I wasn't quite sure. The lighting is different in this room, but see, I just grab it, wrap it around my finger. It's like a little spring, and then I pull it. And then I keep some like they are because we don't want them all curled up. Variety is always a good thing. I think I spend the most time with the garland out of all the pieces, you know, to fluff it up and get it just right because it is the filler of the arrangement. So I pushed it all the way over to the left, and for right now, this gourd is going to go up at top. I believe, I don't remember where this was purchased from. I'm wanting to say the Minuteman Mini Mall in Culpeper, but I could be wrong. But I love the color. Perfect for this arrangement, and I'm just going to place it up at top. I just turned it over to the side a little bit. I'm sure I will be adding some sort of moss up there. You know, it's fall, so it is moss season for Bev. And then the bottom, we're just going to see I have a couple ideas. And here is one of my moss pots. I do have these linked below. They can be purchased off of Amazon if there's still some there. It is a clay moss pot, so if this was submerged in water overnight, moss would grow on the outside of this pot. But I'm not too much wanting to go that direction. I really like the color green with the clay on this pot as is. And here I'm playing with the different elements again. I have the wood chest. I have, well, cabinet. And then I have my metal stand, and now I have a clay pot. So I really liked, as much as possible, to get all my elements switched up a little bit. Again, it's all about variety. I have shared these a few times. These were purchased from Merrifield Garden. I don't remember who the maker was, but I have shared these in previous videos with the tag if any of you are interested in looking back at some. But they're just a great berry pick to work with. Again, it has the wire, so they can really be manipulated. So you just bend them as you need it. And when I work with florals, I like to go in the triangle or like, you know, the diamond form when building an arrangement. So what I'm going to do is just, they're going to fall wherever they're going to fall. And I will just, you know, start with the outer layer and then just keep doing the same triangle or diamond type of shape in this pot until I feel it's full enough. It has the nice fall muted colors in the leaves. It looks like insects have been enjoying a meal or two in the leaves. And it blends nicely with the garland that is in the 2-tier plant stand. Okay, so I'm happy now. I have it nice and full. I kept some out up at front for another piece I'm going to be adding. I decided to place in a few books inside the planter, and then on the top. So just one book here, and I placed 2 on the planter. And then I have this. I love this. It's glass, but it has a metallic, very aged, has an opening at the bottom. I have my lights at storage, so I will be placing lights in the pumpkin. And I just love this aged, metallic, and muted pumpkin. I placed it on top of the book. Now this is a music book. I wish I could find more of these. And I'm just simply going to open it up and place it down on the tabletop. It's just that simple. And what I plan on putting on top is in storage. So again, I have to make another storage run. Now this glass vessel, wonderful amber colored vessel, was purchased from Hobby Lobby. $11.99. It was 50% off. Now, I got a message saying they no longer give 50% off anymore. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in there, but I hope that's not true. So I placed a couple in the back because during the day, the sun comes in and a gorgeous glow will come off of these glass vessels. I just placed a few little berries on top of the music book for right now. And next video, we will continue on with this tabletop. Now I'm looking at this basket and wanting to create something. And then the light came on and I said, Bev, you have all your hydrangeas in the garden. So I went out and cut some hydrangeas. I also opened up this big box of dry florals. And I purchased these, oh my goodness, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, Michaels. The majority of them I purchased, if it wasn't last year, it was the year before. Now the eucalyptus in the back, that really got smashed, so I will be throwing that away. The basket, now I know the ribbing came from Hobby Lobby, and I'm almost positive I will be using this eucalyptus and some twigs. I have a green garland coming down off of the side. The basket, I believe, was purchased from the Flower Gallery in Manassas. And these berries, I love working with, working with them. I purchased these from Hobby Lobby, and I'm not sure if they have these again this year. And I'm just going to let them cascade off of the side. And here are my gorgeous hydrangeas. We have some blushing on the side, so these, they really got huge this year. And so when the storms came through, now they're just sort of lying down. So they're not able to get sun all the way around them. I went ahead and, so how I dry my hydrangeas is I place them, so inside this basket, there's a vase that has like about 2 inches of water. And I'll just let them dry in the water. And now, so we have our fresh floral, now we have dried. And I'm going to mix this in with the blush and green. And I believe they're going to complement each other very well. We're soon to find out. And yes, gorgeous. They're just light and wispy. They give this arrangement a nice whimsy feel. They warm it up. Now we're going to add in some more dried goodness. I thought, okay, quite a bit of sun comes through here, so let's put the leaves in the back, because then the sun will come through and it will give us a really nice glow. Okay, so I have the stems in the back and the different leaves. The berry clusters up front, those were purchased from Hobby Lobby. I don't think they sell those anymore. And these little yellow wispy flowers were purchased from Minuteman Mini Mall. For those of you that are in the Culpeper area, the booth is in the back. It's a primitive booth. So I don't know if maybe you go online and look up primitive floral stems. You might find these. But I just thought to give a sweet little, like a English cottage feel to these down at the bottom of the arrangement. Again, I love having fresh and dried and faux florals all mingling with each other. I just think it makes a gorgeous, unique arrangement. So I will be playing with it a little bit more and adding something else to it. I'm sure of it. Okay, so here are the berry stems that used to be sold at Hobby Lobby. Hopefully they came back. I'm not quite sure, but I will see you all again in the next decorating video.